kilobytes, and what a hell of a year it's been for video games. 2012. This is the best of. Steambox, blah, 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 big picture. I'm Mike.
I'm Kat.
I'm Jason. So to be clear, we had 16 categories, and what we did this year is a little different than last year. We took 5 of them, and we chose our personal favorites out of the nominations for each. So when you hear me say the winner of this next one, it was my choice, not them. So if you don't agree with me, or you don't want to know what she thought or he thought, comment below. So our first nomination is Best Music.
Music makes the game, man.
Well, it's all about the emotion. It drives the story sometimes when the dialogue or the visuals can't.
And the nominees are...
Far Cry 3. Mass Effect 3. Max Payne 3. Halo 4. The Walking Dead. Borderlands 2.
This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man.
Journey. Black Ops 2. Assassin's Creed 3.
That's a lot of games that had great music.
Yeah, and I chose Mass Effect 3.
Yay!
The reason I chose Mass Effect 3, not because it's a trilogy and the music's been great through all of them, the music in that game just brings it to a new level. Playing in the background, or if it's just on the Normandy, everything about that game is driven by the music. For instance, Halo 4, the music is amped up, it's more on edge, but it didn't do it for me like Mass Effect 3 did it.
The second category is Best Voice Acting. And the
Bonjour.
Bonjour, no.
I voice acted in the Game Chasers Halloween special.
I was Shredder in the Ninja Turtle series.
And the nominees are Sleeping Dogs.
Is that right, Ming? You fucking rat. I sent you to Popstar, but now he's in jail! Yeah? And who stands to gain the most from that?
Mass Effect 3.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck. You too, Shepard.
Max Payne 3.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job.
Far Cry 3.
You're busy working with Citra?
Halo 4.
We'll jump ship as Infinity exits the roof.
You know, I was sent down here with orders to prevent you from leaving.
Assassin's Creed 3.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
Forza Horizon.
Can't believe what I'm seeing in front of me. You have found one of the rarest cars in the world.
And The Walking Dead.
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
You've been all by yourself through this?
And the winner is Mass Effect 3.
Again?
It was so good. It was all done so well. Mark Muir, of course, our friend now, was
someone's gonna say, well, you just chose it because Mark Muir was on the show.
Well, you're right. The thing is, with The Walking Dead and Mass Effect, people are saying great voice acting. I totally agree, but also people argue that both are very robotic. And I think the reason that is because you have to think about the multiple choices that has to be picked. In a game like Max Payne 3, there's an actor has one line, and this is the line he's going to say no matter what in this point of the game, and he can present it that way. Sometimes these actors, it's out of context, so it's a true art form to make each line make sense.
Exactly,
in each
and there's
situation.
just so many different situations. They had to do so much more voiceover than any other game, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
because there's just so many vast options. And all of it sounded great, not to mention there are so many different characters.
Mass Effect is huge, right? There's aliens and
Just like
people,
your dick.
There's
It's
people you
huge.
don't meet. You spread it around. Hey, my turn,
Next
folks.
category.
Next category is Most Innovative Level Design. And the nominees are Diablo 3, Journey, Sound Shapes, Dishonored, Assassin's Creed 3, Guild Wars 2, and Faz.
What'd you pick, Michael? I want to know.
What I picked, this is actually pretty hard for me because they all had decent level design.
Yeah.
I picked
What did you
Dishonored. And why did I pick Dishonored? What game can you go into a rat's head and then become that rat and then go into a little sewer that's about, 3 inches in diameter and, invade a castle? There's so many ways to invade and infiltrate buildings in this that they had to think about when they're developing the level design. And that's why I pick it for best level design.
And there's only one way you invade a hooker's emotional
Yeah,
state.
it's called a little pill in the drink. You watch out for New Year's.
Most innovative video game technology.
And the nominees are...
J. Hoof's penis extension.
The nominees are Steam Big Picture, PS Vita, Microsoft Smart Glass, Nintendo Wii U. And the winner for me, obviously, because I'm a fanboy, I didn't play any other things, I've never played any other systems ever, I chose the Wii U because of that controller. The fact that I played Mass Effect 3 in my bed without a major television in front of me is spectacular. When I do turn on the TV, I can move my squad around on that tablet. The Miiverse is amazing. To be able to get those hints on the go when you're just like sitting there and you don't have to go to your computer anymore. The actual internet browser is really good.
Internet. And Kat was assigned the next category, which is her favorite.
Best art design.
Is it your favorite? I'm just guessing.
I love best art
Okay, I
design.
thought so.
It's so great.
You love art!
So, the nominees for best art design are Dishonored, Borderlands 2,
Coochie Nunu, Jibs Wogs.
Journey, Diablo 3, and Darksiders 2. And for me, this 100% is Journey. That game was beautiful. I have never seen such beautiful sun rays and such amazing levels with just
No,
every
I agree.
once in a while you
Just
came around a
like
corner
you.
being like,
Oh, I like that more.
You make the finest rhubarb pie in my county.
Your hospitality is encountered on the most genuine.
you just lick your hand.
No, but I totally agree with you with Journey. If you play Journey and then can argue that video game is not an art form, you're nuts.
All right, next category, Michael Colangelo.
And the next category is Best Supporting Character.
Me.
And
on
the
3KB.
And the nominees are Claptrap from Borderlands 2, Cortana from Halo 4, Edie from Mass Effect 3, Dennis Rogers, Far Cry 3, Achilles Davenport, Assassin's Creed 3, Clementine, The Walking Dead, Javik, a Mass Effect 3. And the winner is...
Remember I put that in your bum?
No.
Cortana!
Yay!
Why did I pick Cortana? She made Halo 4. This is a hard category. Clementine was very sweet in The Walking Dead. Claptrap is hilarious. I love Claptrap, but for me, it's just Cortana. This year, for me, she was like the best supporting character. She
well,
really
you become
was.
so attached to her in that game, too.
Your whole mission becomes saving her. And don't you love the new body she's got?
Hey,
how's your father?
how's it going?
Hey.
Why'd you suck a dick at the end?
It was a stogie.
And the next category is Best Villain.
I'm a villain.
The nominees are Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2, Vass from Far Cry 3, The Elusive Man, also known as my penis, in Mass Effect 3, Raul Menendez from Black Ops 2, Dexter from Hitman Absolution, and Victor Bronco from Max Payne 3.
And who's the winner, Jay? Who'd you pick?
I picked Vaz.
Vas Montenegro.
Vaseline.
Why you pick Vass? I
Because
understand, but he's gone. Like halfway through the campaign.
Doesn't matter because he's the game. I haven't seen anything like this in a game. Like, he's just insane, ruthless.
Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
There's no argument here. I think everyone agrees he's the best villain of the year.
This category I love. Best hero. Who doesn't love a hero? There's a hero in every game that we play. And these are the nominees. Lee Everett from The Walking Dead, Commander Shepard from Mass Effect 3, Max Payne in Max Payne 3, Jason Brody in Far Cry 3, Master Chief from Halo 4, Death in Darksiders 2, Wei Shen in Sleeping Dogs, and Connor in Assassin's Creed 3. For me, the hero has to be Commander Shepard. He's such a great character to play, and you can decide what kind of a hero he is. Is he a ruthless man who, wants to save the universe but does everything
renegade.
in sort of a renegade
You
way?
met him. He was sitting right there.
So cool. Or are you going to be a Paragon hero? He's the most flexible hero in this list, and I love that about him.
Flexible men.
He made this ultimate sacrifice to save the galaxy, right? Whether you hate or love the ending, you gotta admit he fucking took a bullet for the team. And the next category is what I like to call a best of graphics.
Graphics.
This is what makes us want to play games sometimes when you see the eye candy that you want to watch. And the nominees are Halo 4, Far Cry 3, Forza Horizon, Sleeping Dogs, Assassin's Creed 3, FIFA 13, Journey. And the winner is Far Cry 3.
Yay!
Do I have to explain why it's the best graphics?
It looks amazing. Just
Have you
watching the
seen
previews
Far Cry
alone.
3? Have you seen it on a PC, 360 or PS3? It looks fantastic across the board. The fact that there's an open world game and it looks this good is amazing.
And the next category is best controls this year in a video game.
And Jay's doing best controls.
I'm doing it.
He's a control freak.
And the nominees are Forza Horizon, Journey, Dishonored, Nintendo Land, Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3, Zombie U, and the winner is Halo 4.
I had no control whatsoever.
The winner is Halo 4.
Those are some special nominees.
Why Halo 4, Jay?
Because over the trilogy, we've got to know the controls of Halo, and this one is literally the best one in the series, but not only that, controlled better than any other first-person shooter this year. It was so spot on and so perfect that it had to win.
It's over a decade of refining and...
Yeah, and they actually took what Bungie had done in that decade and made it better. So Kat, next one, baby.
Baby girl. The next category is Best Sound Design. And the nominees are as follows. Diablo 3, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, Hitman Absolution, Sound Shapes, and Halo 4. Now, I did really like Sound Shapes a lot, and I did love the sound design, but
You also like penises.
Halo
but,
4 has to win. Halo 4 is totally the winner of this. The guns sounded amazing.
Yeah,
and the weapons just, they blew my mind.
You like those weapons?
So
343 went back in time, listened to the old sounds, and actually...
They re-recorded everything.
Yeah, they
Everything is
re-recorded
new for
them.
this game.
It's a more serious tone. The grunts don't run around going, ha ha, I'm a fucking cartoon.
One of my categories this year is Most Addictive Game of the Year. And the nominees are Black Ops 2, Borderlands 2, Diablo 3, Trials Evolution, Minecraft, Xbox 360, Torchlight 2. And the winner is...
Torky Adventure Cheese.
Borderlands 2. That is a very addictive game. It's all about the looting and the grinding and getting the better weapons. You always want to get a better gun. Also because it's a chess scoundrel, and I've been saying this for about a year now, chess scoundrel is the most addictive genre in video game history. And that is why Borderlands 2 won. Most addictive.
I agree. Do you agree?
Yes, I totally agree. That game is crazy addictive.
Do you guys
and then
agree?
also, once you play as the one character, you want to go back and maybe play as a different character.
Yeah, because of special abilities.
But the thing that's cool about playing co-op with your friends is that there's a lot of guns that they found that you will never find. Then you can trade those guns because you need them more or they need them more.
It's a community game.
The next category is Best Multiplayer Online. And this was not an easy one for me because this year, crazy nominations here. Halo 4, Black Ops 2, Tribes Ascend, Counter-Strike, Geo, Diablo 3, Borderlands 2, and my personal favorite, Journey. And the winner is Tribes Ascend. Tribes Ascend is so old school, but so new school, that it hurts my ass and I get chapped and I want to play it longer. It truly is free to play. If you want to put in the time, you can actually play this whole game for thousands of hours and get every gun for free. So many cool things in this game, including the vehicles, the actual bases, the way they're designed, the way that your team has to work together in certain areas of the map.
Maps are huge.
And
Huge
on top of the
maps.
maps are gigantic. Hey, you'll go alone with me to bed tonight.
And when I'm in bed with you, I am alone.
The next category is Best Story.
I like a good story.
Get out of my hardcover.
The nominees for Best Story are as follows. Halo 4, Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, Sleeping Dogs, Dishonored, Mass Effect 3, Max Payne 3, Borderlands 2, and The Walking Dead.
Colangelo.
And the winner is The Walking Dead. That game has everyone captivated. So people played the first episode, and it was so good they couldn't wait for the next one to come out. It had fans just waiting and wanting that game to come out sooner. That is a game that gets you excited because you want to continue the story. You get attached to the characters. You have Clementine, who's great. You have Lee, who's an amazing hero.
And the way it was presented to us was awesome. I mean, there was a big gap between episode 1 and 2. After that, we're like, okay, I'm ready for the next one. And the next one came out, and then 4 came out, and I'm like, I'm loving this. And for some reason, the anticipation worked. I was given the task of picking the biggest disappointment of this year, and the nominees are Hooft, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, woo, Ridge Racer for the PS Vita,
I love it,
Ninja Gaiden 3, Game of Thrones, Resident Evil 6, Syndicate, and it is Ninja Gaiden 3.
Hands down, that game was terrible.
Why was it, for me, the most disappointing is that all the ones that we listed here, well, we kind of knew were going to be kind of shitty anyways, but Ninja Gaiden 3 was supposed to be amazing.
Everyone was so excited for that, and it was just so terrible. There were so many decisions that they made.
Well, even the developers were shocked when the game came out because they thought when they finished the game, they made an amazing game, and then they got all the reviews come back, and they were like shocked. That's why Ninja Gaiden 3 is the most disappointing game of the year for me. The last category everyone's very excited about, Game of the Year, and the nominees are Mass Effect 3.
Each of you needs to be willing to die. Anything less, and you're already dead.
Dishonored.
Halo 4!
Far Cry 3.
You must live in the jungle to know the rules.
Max Payne 3.
Down behind the desk, now.
The Walking Dead.
Sorry, man. Oh, sorry I wasn't here.
Sleeping Dogs.
Borderlands 2.
Just don't die.
Handsome Jack is gonna kill us all unless you can stop him.
Assassin's Creed 3.
And Diablo 3.
And my winner is
Mass Effect 3.
And this was the hardest choice for me of all year, but something had to be said about Mass Effect 3, my game of the year.
And what about the ending?
I don't care what people say. I think that when the developers have a choice for you to do in the game, that is their artistic vision. Sure, it's not your favorite ending, but to me, and to you, I think you agree, it's a really good story. I mean, it caps off
It's an absolute ending.
It's an absolute ending. Not only that, there's moments in this that were the most exciting out of the whole trilogy for me.
I think what some people wanted was Commander Shepard to turn to them on the screen and go, "Hello, Jacob. I'm glad about all the choices you made in the past 3 games. Thank you for doing this and this and saving all my girlfriends."
It really comes down to that whole scene between Shepard and that boy. He says to that boy, "I will save you," basically, and he doesn't. It's very good on the Wii U. Like, the fact that you can control the squad with the touchscreen, move them around, it's awesome.
That's a great feature. And my game of the year is...
The Walking Dead.
They did such a great job bringing this to a game console. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. The graphic novels are fantastic, and then they made the TV show, and that was great, and then they were gonna make a video game, and I was thinking, I don't know how good this will be. And it was so amazing. You couldn't wait for each episode to come out. I loved the characters that they chose. I loved how you could make so many different decisions in it. The story was fantastic. The characters were great. I love this game, and I can't wait for the next season.
I love that anyone can play it because it's on everything, but not only that, if you have a shitty PC, you could still play this game.
I played episode 5 on my iPad. And the fact that it's a point-and-click adventure, and the success of this will bleed out other great adventure games. Thank you, Kat and Jay.
Thank you.
So my game of the year is... I love this game. I can't stop playing this game. It's got everything a little boy like me would want. It's got the awesome campaign. It's got co-op, and it's got multiplayer. And it's got a level editor. It's got a goddamn level editor in the game. You know, you're playing this campaign, you're meeting this awesome villain, Vass, and you just want to get to him, and you get like this wingsuit, and then it just changes everything. You can jump off a cliff and then glide down to safety, and it's just about this weak character, Jason, and then he just becomes so strong. He's an ultimate warrior. And there's so many gameplay elements in there. There's driving, there's shooting, there's espionage. Talking to the characters is just so, you just can't take your eyes away from them. And when you beat the game, you can still go around and roam around the island.
Mike plays this game so much it hurt our friendship. I'm gay! I'm playing Far Cry 3 every day.
Added that gay part in.
Yeah, that gay part.
So anyways, that's our show for the year. Next year, will we even exist? Who knows?
Dun, dun, dun.
Will we have better Blazers? Probably not. Probably
Well,
the
can't
same
be
ones.
on every episode. No dice.
The nominees for Best Story are
What the fuck is that?
That's her way of dealing with her bullshit.
No, usually it says... And my game of the year is Mass Effect 3. My lasagna's ready, gotta go. Give me that. Give me it. My dick!